To read the previous minutes, and if there's no changes, corrections, objections, they'll stand approved as presented. Need a motion, please, to amend the agenda.
So moved.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Let's see, Peggy.
The only thing I had was just the finance reports that's in your packet, and since it was about the same as what we were the last meeting, since we were a little late on that, we ended March at $1,972,353.
Yeah,
We're still holding good.
it's been less.
Did we make our final payment on the airport?
No,
We still got it.
still, we're waiting on that, like 38,000.
Well, they don't have all the mill stuff out, do
I
they?
thought I
Did
knew
they
they
get it
called.
out?
I don't know.
They were hauling on it.
I don't know, Suzanne said they were hauling, I don't know.
Hey.
Yeah, I haven't been out there, but there was a lot of that. They had those huge trucks.
That's what we were waiting on.
Yeah.
right?
And I'm hoping to maybe put some pressure on them so we for sure can get it done before June 30. So it's not
I don't
carried
know
over
if
to
they
next
have
year.
enough money in that kind of business to not need that last payment.
I know.
Yeah, Suzanne? Minutes? We did.
Yeah.
We amended the agenda.
We did the minutes.
Yes.
Who did the motions on the minutes?
Darlene, Stan.
On the minutes, this,
No,
this
he-
stood as
We didn't do it. See, the
Oh,
minutes.
it was presented, okay.
Yeah. Are you all right?
No. All right, I guess I'm up.
He just, he's a kicker.
I know, I was lollygagging or something, I don't know. All right, we have ordinance 1033, an ordinance declaring results of the municipal election held on April the 3rd, 2018, for the purpose of electing 2 aldermen, one from the East Ward and one from the West Ward in the city of Ava, Missouri.
Need a motion to approve.
Motion to approve ordinance 1033.
Second. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And then, second reading, ordinance 1033, an ordinance declaring results of the municipal election held on April 3rd, 2018, for the purpose of electing 2 aldermen, one from the East Ward and one from the West Ward in the city of Ava, Missouri.
Motion to approve second reading.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
And all in favor? Technically, you guys are still on the council.
Okay. so-
Until, let's say that someone had run against you, you still be on the council until they took the oath.
Right.
Yeah. So, you can vote. Okay. We need a motion to elect Suzanne for the coming year as our city clerk.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
I'll second it. We're closer to.
Burley may not vote. All in favor? Okay. Now, on that next page, you see all of the appointees. I also would like to have a motion to elect all of those appointees at one time, if we could, please. Then we'll give each one an oath, but we'll elect them all at one time.
Do we need to call them out by name on the motion, or?
No, I don't think so. When she does the minutes, she'll list them.
I'll make the motion that we elect the, I guess, city attorney, chief of police, treasurer, collector, and fire chief
Mhm.
in one motion.
And
Planning and zoning.
And then we got
one Sarah and Scott.
Sarah and Scott Stark.
Okay, need a second.
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now I'm going to give Suzanne the oath. Okay, you want to raise your right hand and
Okay,
read your,
read it. I, Suzanne Welsh, do solemnly swear that I possess all the qualifications prescribed for this office by law, and that I will support the provisions of all laws of this state affecting cities of the fourth class and the ordinances of this city, and that I will faithfully demean myself while in the office of City Clerk of the City of Ava, Missouri, to which I was elected by the Board of Aldermen on April 10th, 2018.
whereas Suzanne Welch has been duly elected by the Board of Aldermen to the office of City Clerk of the City of Ava, County of Douglas, State of Missouri, and has filed her oath of office, now therefore I, David Norman, do by the authority vested in me as mayor, commission the said Suzanne Welch as City Clerk until her successor is qualified and elected by the Board of Aldermen, given under my hand the corporate seal of the City of Ava, Missouri, hereto affixed this 10th day of April, 2018. Did you? Okay.
And I have Keith.
Go back to it over here.
Please raise your right hand.
I, Keith Jones, do solemnly swear that I possess all the qualifications prescribed for this office by law, that I will support the Constitution of the United States and of this state, the provision of all laws of this state affecting the city and code of ordinances of the city, and that I will faithfully demean myself while in the office of East Ward Alderman of the City of Ava, Missouri, to which I was elected on the 3rd day of April 2018.
Whereas Keith Jones has been duly elected to the office of East Ward Alderman of the City of Ava, State of Missouri, and has filed his oath of office, now therefore I, Suzanne Welsh, City Clerk of the City of Ava, do by the authority vested in me as City Clerk, commission the said Keith Jones as East Ward Alderman, given under my hand the corporate seal of the City of Ava, Missouri, hereunto affixed this 10th day of April 2018. Thank you.
So far, the news has been at least I wouldn't ever call James Taylor.
Please raise your right hand and
I, Stan Levin, do solemnly swear that I possess all the qualifications prescribed for this office by law, that I will support the Constitution of the United States of this state and of this state, the provisions of all laws of this state affecting the city and the code of ordinance of the city, and that I will faithfully demean myself while in the office of West Ward Alderman of the City of Ava, Ava, Missouri, to which I was elected on the 3rd day of April, 2018.
Whereas Stan Levin has been duly appointed to the office of West Ward Alderman of the City of Ava and State of Missouri and has filed his oath of office, now therefore I, Suzanne Welsh, City Clerk of the City of Ava, do by the authority vested in me as City Clerk commission the said Stan Levin as West Ward Alderman, given under the hand of the corporate seal of the City of Ava, Missouri, hereunto affixed this day, this 10th day of April 2018.
Dennis called,
from bodies tonight, so I guess we'll have to wait on some of the other oaths of office. She wants to wait.
I'll just do it in the office like the rest of it do.
And Tom,
I don't know if he knew.
he treated like all.
Here, she need to get her picture.
No, thanks.
Yeah,
Get her picture.
That's all right.
Get up there, yeah.
Let's get
Come
the
on,
picture.
Yeah.
Just break the camera.
No,
To support a nation.
let's get your hand
Can we do the
up.
house, can we do the house
You
symbol?
you look younger with your glasses now.
I look, oh, seriously. Thank you.
All that, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't read it.
All
do it.
right, good stuff.
She doesn't know how to go, she hadn't seen enough.
I'm 33 years, I've never done it here, I've always done it back in
In
the back
there?
office, yeah. So,
This is
I-
good for you.
I, Peggy Porter, City Treasurer for City of Ada, Missouri, do solemnly swear that I possess all the qualifications prescribed for this office by law, and that I will support the provisions of the laws of this state affecting cities of the fourth class and the ordinances of the city, and that I will faithfully demean myself while in the office of City Treasurer for the City of Ada, Missouri, to which I was appointed on the 10th day of April.
Whereas Peggy Porter has been duly appointed to the office of City Treasurer of the City of Ava, Missouri, and has filed her oath of office, now therefore I, Suzanne Welsh, Clerk of the City of Ava, do by the authority vested in me as City Clerk commission the said Peggy Porter as City Treasurer of the City of Ava, Missouri, effective date of starting the 10th day of April 2018. Given under my hand the corporate seal of the City of Ava, Missouri, hereunto fixed this 10th day of April 2018. Okay, thank you.
It didn't hurt, did it?
Oh, yeah. That's all right.
Okay, we-
Take back from that.
Yeah.
We need a nomination for president of next year.
I want to nominate, it's ready where I can. If I nominate now,
Mm-hmm.
well, I want to nominate Burley Lofton.
Okay, any other nominations? Surely there's somebody else.
There's just four of us.
Ray Burley has been nominated, and all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. I say I put Peggy first.
Noel did.
I second it.
Tom's Tom's here. Tom,
Hey.
You're up. We were waiting on you.
We waited 10 minutes for you to show up.
Would you raise your right hand for me, please, and read this first.
I, Tom Woods, Fire Chief of Ava Volunteer Fire Department, do solemnly swear that I possess all of the qualifications prescribed for this office by law, and will support the provisions of all the laws of the state affecting cities in fourth class and the ordinances of the city, and that I will faithfully demean myself while in office of Fire Chief of the Ava Volunteer Fire Department of the City of Ava, Missouri, to which I'm appointed on the 10th day of April 2018.
And whereas Tom Woods has been duly appointed to the office of Fire Chief of the Ava Volunteer Fire Department of the City of Ava and State of Missouri, and has filed his oath of office, now therefore I, Suzanne Welsh, Clerk of the City of Ava, do by the authority vested in me as City Clerk commission the said Tom Woods as Fire Chief of the Ava Volunteer Fire Department, effective day of commission starting the 10th day of April 2018, given under my hand the corporate seal of the City of Ava, Missouri, hereunto affixed this 10th day of April 2018. I'll have you sign that for me, please. All right, thank you. You're good to go. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Tom.
Mhm.
We've already gone through one load of patching material, getting ready to go after another load because it's gotten warm enough. We can do that. I don't remember if we talked a little bit about the cost of milling last time.
You got price.
We mentioned it.
We just talked
Well,
about how
the price is $2.50 per square yard, depending upon hardness and thickness. So we just roughly took from Washington to Pennington, which is up in front of the funeral home, to the street that goes to the front of the school, and figured that to be, if it was straight 250, at about $6,000. But it won't be, because the road is thick. And so we really pushed it up more like 8,000 or 9,000 just to mill it.
just to get ready.
No, tell me where that was at again.
Starting at Washington, there at Old Casey's,
Uh-huh.
and going right in front of the funeral home to what's now Pennington,
Mhm.
which is that first through street.
Mhm.
And just milling it, just taking it off at $2.50 a square yard. And we figured probably closer to 8,000 or 9,000 because it's thick and no doubt will be hard. So we don't really know what the cost is gonna be, but we have to figure it 8,000 to 10,000, I think, on a distance like that. Then you have to turn around and pay for the asphalt
Right.
that goes on it. So, Carl and I we have some priorities that for that northeast part of town. And we're not gonna be able to do much after we mill it and then put asphalt on it. But you can't put asphalt on some of it. You know, it's wasted because it's gonna have to come off. So, Carl and I didn't have time this last few days to sit down and do that, but I've got his priority list, and we'll have a better idea. We'll have to go back to Jernigan's and talk to him about the cost of putting asphalt down too on that. But we can get a pretty good idea what it would cost to go from there to Pennington once it's milled. And I'll have a better idea about how much we're gonna be able to do with $135,000 or $40,000 in the budget. But it's not gonna go very far.
No. I mean, are we saying about $8,000 to $10,000, would you guess, per quarter mile?
Yeah.
That would be pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Mm.
quite expensive.
Yeah. You know, we've got to do all of Mansfield Road,
Yeah, all the way.
all the way down. And, you know, we'll just do what we can. Now, we had some information for Larry. I don't know what's happened to Larry. He's tied up somewhere, but we'll get in touch with Larry this next week to get the language that we want on the ballot. And of course, we'll look at it too after Larry works it around. But we don't have a whole lot of time. We need to get that done. So be sure and remind me, Suzanne, get a hold of Larry. That's where we are with the milling. The playground, we got ready to put the dirt on it. And we didn't add any drains to the playground area down there because it drains. For some reason, all that rain we had, it just drained right off. And we're waiting for one more piece of equipment to come. We put the dirt in and we'll drill a hole. You have the resignation of Mark Owens, city policeman. He's going back to the county that he came from. So we've trained him a little bit. And he's going back to Stone County. So we've got another one to hire. And I know that Reggie said David was going to be at Drury talking to the graduating class for some of the kids in those law enforcement classes. So I had something else. Reggie's sick. Reggie's in Cox.
Oh, really?
Yep, and they're doing tests. So if you're up there, drop in there, say it'll probably be there. My guess is at least the rest of this week.
So today, I mean.
Did you go to that? I went the day before yesterday.
Wow.
What's today, Tuesday? Probably
He went yesterday.
yesterday, Monday. Yeah, went yesterday.
Is it like chest pains or do we know?
Don't know yet what's causing this discomfort. We'll call it. Okay. Need court documents? Need a motion to approve the court documents.
So moved. Second.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Okay. There's nothing is happening in litigation, and the personnel thing, the resignation didn't need to be enclosed. So there's really no need for us to have closed. Have I left? And we touched all the bases? Oh, we got the minutes.
Minutes for the closed session.
Uh-huh. We need approval of the minutes of the closed section of April, not April,
March 27th.
March 27th.
I'll make a motion we accept the minutes, closed minutes on March 27th, 2018.
Okay, need a second? Second. All in favor?
Aye.
So be it. You get it, Suzanne? Okay. Gentlemen, if there's nothing else, we're adjourned. Thank you.